The 2024 Polyglot Gathering is brought to you by Glossica.
Hello everyone, Kalimera. Welcome to the only Greek workshop you'll ever need, made by Maria Spantidi. You can also ask questions using the Slido website or the Slido app. They will be answered at the end of the workshop. And now the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to say thank you so much. I didn't expect so many people here because I know Richard Simcott has a talk at the same time. So I wrote this thing here because that means a lot. Thank you. So that's the only Greek workshop you'll ever need, because that's actually for all levels. So even if you're advanced, there's something for you. And the phrases will be short so that they're easy to remember and so that you can add some passion to them, because it makes no sense to add passion and then look up, oh, did I forget a word? So they will be short and sweet. So we will start with a small introduction. It will be small, I promise. And then some not so basic phrases. You won't really find them in any textbook. Then the what and the how, because, I mean, of course it's important what you say, but how you say it changes the meaning sometimes. And then some Q&A, emergency phrases, and then a summary of the phrases so that we can have some conversations together. So why learn collector's Greek? Because that's what we're going to learn. First of all, for the beginners here, are there any beginners here? Oh, wow, lovely. So, first of all, for you guys, I have to say, yeah, there's magic out of the Kalimera, Kalispera, Kalinichta zone. Like, people kind of expect that you know these words, but they won't expect these things. And for the advanced learners here, are there any advanced learners? Oh, lovely. So you'll make Greeks laugh. Even if they know that you speak Greek and they expect you to speak well, you will make them laugh, I swear. So let's see some not so basic Greek phrases. They are for a great holiday experience and also some laughs with your Greek friends at work, maybe, or at the nearest restaurant. So, let's say, okay, I'll pick one of you. I'll pick you. What is something that you do well?
I think I'm a good cook.
You're a good cook? Yeah. Okay, I have first-hand experience. She's indeed a good cook. So, in Greek, there are two ways of saying that she does something very well. Anyone knows what's... Yes, that is also great, but I meant literally. But it's okay, that's great. Bravo, Su, you cook very well. So, there is the first version, which is the translation, Kani kati poli kala. She does something very well, but then there's the collector's Greek version, which is Kani papades. And it literally means she makes priests. But for some reason, we just say it for someone who does something really well. So I would very much say out loud and proud, Kani papades, when she cooks. So, but maybe some other people have a different opinion. Maybe she isn't that good. How would we say that? Very creative, I love it. You could, of course, say that. There is another version, which is a bit more passionate. Like, okay, these are the literal versions. Δεν είναι πολύ καλός, δεν είναι πολύ καλή. This always makes sense. But the collector's Greek is σιγά τα λάχανα. And it's very important to say it that way, σιγά τα λάχανα. What it means, slowly the cabbages. We'll just say it. And it means exactly that, σιγά τα λάχανα. She's not that good. And let's say that someone really doesn't like it. Anyone knows how we can say that? So, of course, there is a literal version. Είναι κακιά σε αυτό. But what we usually say is, δεν το έχει. Δεν το έχει. She doesn't have it. Συγγνώμη, δεν το έχει. And then, of course, someone may argue with us, like disagree with us. And you know how Greeks argue. It looks like we're fighting, but no, we're just normally arguing. So how would we say, oh man? Oh man. There is no normal Greek version, so I put the Google Translate Greek version. O anthropos. Never use that. Please, never use that. Instead, use the collector's Greek version, which is pore file. And it's very important to say it that way, like pore file. Yes, but like just like make po sound really long. I didn't want to add an extra O there because you know how it would sound like. Yes, yes, yes. Re is from more. Yes, it's the short version. We use it a lot, and it's quite innocent. Now, of course, let's get down to basics, which is Greek food. Let's say we're at a restaurant and we just want to say that we're eating really well. Of course, the normal way would be, anyone knows? The literal way, which makes sense, is τρώμε πολύ καλά. But the collector's Greek is derlikonoume. If you say that to the waiter, he, she, they're really gonna laugh. They're really gonna laugh. Derlikonoume. Especially if you add some passion to it. Then let's say that we drank a lot. Like, it's all over, we ate, we drank, and we drank really much. So we can say ήπιαμε πολύ, of course. But the collector's Greek version is ήπιαμε τα κέρατά μας. We drank our horns. And yeah, I used to say that, yes, a lot. And of course, if we want to say we ate a lot, then we will say, yeah, φάγαμε πολύ, okay. And then collector's Greek version, φάγαμε τον άμπακο. This also works with drink, actually, ήπιαμε τον άμπακο. So in case you don't remember one of them, just use τον άμπακο. It's a safe choice. No, we use a different word for that. That's avakas. But it could be from there. That's a great question. I have to look it up. So now let's move on to the what and the how. Because like I said, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. And it could change the whole meaning, kind of like tonal languages. Yeah, we have that too. But yeah, you'll see. For example, when you go to Greece, you'll see on the taxis, the expression σιγά τις πόρτες. This literally means slowly the doors, and it means don't slam the taxi doors. But the problem is, if you read it in another way, like if you read it differently, and you say σιγά τις πόρτες, it's like the taxi driver is basically saying, my doors are really bad. They're nothing special. So that was a running gag when we were kids, because we would always look at that and we would be like, that's not good marketing, really. Yeah, it's like σιγά τα λάχανα, but now you talk about the doors, so you're like σιγά τις πόρτες. It was really funny. Then, of course, there is κάνε μου τη χάρη. This means, do me a favor. If I say κάνε μου τη χάρη, then I just say, do me a favor. But if I say κάνε μου τη χάρη, then it's like, leave me alone. What you're saying is boring, it's not interesting, and I want none of this. Sorry. And of course, everybody knows that word, I think. So, this can be really bad, but it can also be really normal, innocent. Okay, among friends. So, yeah, of course, if you hear malaka on the street, that's not good. Definitely not good. But if you hear something like malaka, this is like you found something mind-blowing. And you're like, oh, wow, malaka. Or like you heard a huge sum of money and you're like, okay, that's a lot, malaka. So that's very innocent. Or like when you hear friends saying remalaka, remalaka, they don't call each other, you know the word. Yes, yes. It's practical if you can't whistle. So then there is a true story about Ela remalaka. So this is like, come on, you know what. So I had a friend and they had finals. And they had a private tutor and they had to share their results. Now, the first result was maths and it was a bad grade. So they said, yeah, I got a bad grade. Sorry. And he was like, Ela remalaka. Like, come on, man, you could have done better. And then, right after that, he shared his physics score, which was good, really good. So he was like, oh yeah, my physics score was that. Ela remalaka. And that was just exactly the same words, but it was just surprise. Like, how did you do this? Wow. Did anything change? Nothing. Just a tone. And now let's check some emergency phrases. Collector's version, of course. So, I have no money. It's quite important. People usually say, like, normal Greek is δεν έχω λεφτά or something like that. But what we normally say with each other is like, δεν έχω μία. I don't have one. Then, of course, if we are in a tricky situation, we would say, τον ήπιαμε. Like, we drank him. Which means, yeah, we're in a tricky situation. So then we have δεν την παλεύω. Δεν την παλεύω. Like, for example, if you're here and you're like, what am I doing here? I should have been elsewhere. It's so boring. Then you can say, δεν την παλεύω. The other person will understand what you're talking about. And then you can both say to each other, δρόμο. Δρόμο. That's like, let's go away. It's boring. Yes.
Can we ask questions or?
Yes, of course, of course. Yes.
In Italian and French, at least, means we have drunk, like an information, a false information. Someone told me that, and I drunk that. Means
You bought it?
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same or?
No. This is different. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's, let's say it's a situation that we didn't expect. Let's say we're driving somewhere and we're following Google Maps and you say, you know, Google Maps, that app is not always so reliable. So you get lost and you're like, τον ήπιαμε. So it's more like, we are, you know what. And yeah, this is the only, like, if we want to say what you say, that there was a lie and we bought it, then it's το χάψαμε. Yes, we gulped it. But I mean, does anyone have any other questions before we start using our phrases? No? Cool, so now you can speak authentic Greek with every inch of your body, just like I did. You can form small groups of 2 or 3, whatever you want. You can improvise with the phrases I'll give you. I will just give you a summary of the phrases. And you can add some passion, of course, because I'm sure, yeah, it's never enough. You need some more. And if you want, you can add some movement. Like you can ask me how you can move your hands, like to make, like, for example, like κάνει παπάδες. Yeah, κάνει παπάδες. You know, just add some passion to it. So here is the collection. What? Yes, that's the spirit. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm laughing already, so. What? Oh, no, no. Poor fille. Poor fille. Just poor fille. He's amazing. Κάνεις παπάδες. Κάνει παπάδες, δεν κάνει παπάδες. Tam, that went a bit fast, didn't it? Oh, no worries. I can do that now. I can do that now. Yeah. I will do that. I will do that. I'll wait like 2 minutes and I will do it. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is... Κάνεις παπάδες.
Question.
Yes.
From somebody whose only Greek was classical Greek 30 years ago. Kane is he and kani is she is doing?
No.
What's the difference?
No.
Or it's both?
Kane is like do. Like, I didn't add he or she
Yeah.
because you don't need to, you can omit them. It's like, you don't speak Spanish, but in some languages you can omit the pronouns, like he, she.
Yeah.
And you can just use the verb form because we know from context who are you referring
Yeah,
to.
that works that way in Czech.
Ah, great.
And in Latin.
Great.
But in classical Greek, but you know, a lot of it wouldn't help me that much anyway. So if I want to tell the waiter he's creating priests.
Yes.
Wait, is it the E, I? Kanai?
Kani. Kani. Yes.
Do I say kani to him? Because I don't understand the difference between the kani and then the kani with just the I at the end.
Oh.
You have two forms
Oh.
up there.
Yes. Wait. Yes, I just have this next to it because of the pronunciation, in case someone cannot read Greek. So it's pronounced kandi papadas. So it's like
know what?
makes priests.
I didn't even notice that because I can read both alphabets. I didn't even notice alphabet. Okay, so that's the do form.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Okay, who said that? Who said that? Who said the M word now? The tone was great. That's what I wanted to say. I was convinced. Yes? Of course. I'm sorry, it was... Da, 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 da. Yes. I hear some collectors Greek, I'm very happy. Once we're done with the conversation, I'll pick some of your, one brave soul or more to repeat some things, and then we can work on the tone. And add some passion. Just wait a few minutes. Δεν την παλεύω. No, it's always the same. It's always the same. C'est le même. Sorry? Κάνει παπάδες. Κάνει παπάδες σε νέα και αρχαία.
Can you say when fahame torabako when you haven't eaten anything, or is there another phrase for it?
That's a good question, actually. Then, φάγαμε σαν πουλάκια. Yeah. We ate like birds. Birds don't eat much. Yeah. But don't say that in a Greek home, because then there will... Exactly, because if you say it in a Greek home, then people will be like, oh, it was not enough. First of all, they will give you like 4 portions more, and they'll be like, yeah, you're hungry, more salad also, it's healthy, you know? Yes. Σαν πουλάκια, yeah, not much. So, we're good with the conversations? Anyone wants to repeat something and we can work on the tone, the passion, and... Because we have a few minutes more, so we can do that. Amazing, amazing. Κάνει παπάδες. Yes, I was convinced. That was great.
Εγώ δεν το έχω. Έχασα την μπάλα.
Very good. Very good. He said he lost the ball. But of course, it doesn't mean that. It's great. Anyone else who wants to repeat something or ask something? Because maybe you have some expressions or some words, and I can tell you the collector's version, if any. Oh.
I have a question. Yes, thank you. As I'm a beginner with Greek, I'm struggling a little bit with feeling the real meaning. So I would appreciate if you could explain a little bit more the literal meaning of the expressions.
Oh, of course. That's a great question. First of all, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Ευχαριστώ.
So κάνει παπάδες. Let's start with these. Κάνει παπάδες, it literally means does priests. We omit the pronoun. It's like Spanish, for example, or Czech, like somebody told me. Like you can just use the verb form and people understand from context. So it's like does priests. Why we say it? Good question. So then we have σιγά τα λάχανα. This means slowly the cabbages. Yes?
The previous one, is there a you form of it as well?
You form, like as in singular you.
Yeah, as in, like, if I wanted to say, you're doing really well, is there a variant of the first one, or can it only be used in the third person?
Oh no, of course, you can say κάνεις παπάδες. Just add an S. Κάνεις παπάδες. Yes, it works. It works. And you can even use it for other verbs. Like, for example, let's say that you're listening to a musician playing. You can say παίζει παπάδες or παίζεις παπάδες. Like, you're playing priests. I just wanted a more general form because then you can use it for anything with κάνω. You can even say about yourself. You can say it about yourself, like κάνω παπάδες. You know what? Yeah, κάνω παπάδες. But usually you use it for other people because, we don't like talking about ourselves that way.
So, sorry. No, you go first. No? Okay, I have a follow-up question.
Yes.
Would you be able to say this in a context where you would have to address the person in the honorific? Is it possible with the honorific, or is it incompatible?
You can actually use it, and nobody will be offended. You can use κάνετε παπάδες.
Κάνετε παπάδες.
They will certainly laugh.
Okay, thank you. Because, yeah.
Κάνετε παπάδες, and it's not offensive. Like, nobody would be offended. They would
Okay.
have to be really stuck up.
Okay, ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
Παρακαλώ. Who, me? I know. Amanda.
Yeah, also don't speak Greek, just interested. And I was wondering while we were practicing, or while I was not practicing, because dentoche, if you can like change, like, is there any need to put an object in these? Because like, for example, the he, she is bad at it. Like, could you, like, I was also wondering about the literal translation of that one, because I was wondering like if there's any way that you can like switch an object into the sentence to make it say like bad at something specific.
Okay.
Yeah, like where you would actually use the word cooking in the sentence.
Yes, you can add it. Like you would be like, for example, δεν το έχει με το μαγείρεμα. So like, he, she, they don't have it with the cookie. The cookie. Oh my God, with the cooking.
And then έχεις το μαγείρα.
Δεν το έχει με το μαγείρεμα. Yes, it always goes with με το. For example, I don't know, we said about music before. Playing, like the act of playing is το παίξιμο. Δεν το έχω με το παίξιμο. So the short form of it is δεν το έχω. And δεν το έχω works for anything. So yeah, I tried to make it as simple as possible. Yes?
Sorry.
So I've discussed this recently with my Greek teacher. There seem to be like a million phrases which use din, and it doesn't seem to really refer to anything. So then di malevo, and I can't think of any more examples now, but I was just wondering, can you think off the top of your head any other really common phrases that have din as the object pronoun in a phrase, but it doesn't really refer to anything in particular?
Oh yeah, of course, we have a lot of phrases, yeah, that's correct. For example, when we hit on someone, we can say την πέφτω. Την πέφτω σε κάποιον. With tin, you said, right?
Yeah, but even if it's a man. Like,
Oh, it's the same, it doesn't matter.
So
Any gender.
Tu την έπεσε, something like that.
Yes. You mean, yes,
She flirted
I see
with
what you
him,
mean.
yeah?
Yes, like when someone hits on a man, it's του την έπεσε. Yes.
Okay, right.
When someone hits on a woman, της την έπεσε.
Ωραία, okay. And then just one final thing. I hope you don't mind me hijacking a little bit. Sorry.
No
But,
problem.
But δεν έχω μία. I was wondering if anyone else is wondering what μία refers to. I wondered this a few years ago and I looked it up. So it's like δεν έχω μία δεκάρα, basically, yeah?
Yes, it's a short form of this. Even though, like in the long form, we don't use μία. We just say δεν έχω δεκάρα.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Which is, yeah.
Yeah.
We just changed it that way. That's the short form. It's the newest form of that.
Δεκάρα.
The cara is like the...
10 cents, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον.
If you want any other examples with tin, we can talk later. Of course. So where was I? Sorry, I wanted to explain the phrases, but if anyone has any other questions, please feel free. Yes?
You said that near, the meaning is one, or... sorry. You said the meaning is one, or just one of something?
One of something, yes.
It's kind of interesting because we have in Armenian like since me, for one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else? Lovely. So where was I? I said about then tohi, I think. Yes. And then pore file. Okay, por is something that we, like in some sort of exclamation that we use. We use it for many things. If something is not what we expected, usually in a negative way, but yes, we're like, poor. So we use it in many, many examples. And in this case, it's just this one and like Re is also hard to translate. It comes from more, which is from ancient Greek, and it meant something bad, but it doesn't mean that anymore. Yes, it means baby to moro, but if you say moros for someone, you imply that they're not the sharpest tool in the shed, let's say it that way. So, or that they are childish. Sorry, that one too, if I'm not mistaken. But in this case, when we use it, it's, of course, you wouldn't use it in a formal setting, but you would, you can use it among friends, and it's no problem. We use it a lot. So basically, that is like poor friend. That's what it means. File. File means friend. Re is, like I said, it comes from, it's
the same etymology from oxymoron. Oxymoron is a word that has two incompatible meanings, like a very bright night, for example. Okay? And oxy means high or acute, and moron is fool in ancient Greek. Now, in modern Greek, it's also used apparently as baby, but the etymological meaning is fool. Hey fool.
yes, but it doesn't mean that anymore. It's just a way of addressing friends. It's just a way of addressing friends. You can say, yeah. So that's what we use. And then you have file, which is friend, and it's in, I don't know the name of the case, but it's the case, vocative, exactly, like check. When you call someone, then it changes. Sorry, someone had a question. Yes.
So it just occurred to me, I've heard mori before. Is that offensive?
This is different, yes.
Okay, yeah.
This is offensive. Mori is offensive. This one, if you say to a girl, it's, yes, it is offensive. And usually it comes with another bad word. No, it's not, it's not that, it's just, usually you use it with another word together. Like mori, something bad. And, sorry? I'm being recorded, I wouldn't use that. I mean, yeah, but we can talk about that later, of course. But even if you use mori as is, which people don't, yes, they do actually, it depends on the context, it's offensive. But more, no problem. You can use that anytime. Like, even when someone asks you, πώς είσαι, τι κάνεις, how are you? You can say, καλά, more. You don't call the other person anything. You just say, oh, well, yeah. Which is a very common answer in Greece, because, yeah, sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm just trying, you know. Yeah, it's good. Life is hard, yeah. No. Ah, sorry, there is. Exactly, it's malakismeni. Of course, the thing with this is that there is also a male form of this. So there is malakismenos, malakismeni. But we also use, yeah, malaka. Yes, you can, but please don't. At your risk. Yes?
Which is the difference between malakismenos and malaka?
That's a very, very good question. I would say that malakas has more uses in everyday Greek. The other one is always bad. No matter how you say it, it's bad. Yes, that would be the difference. Like, even if you say it in the sweetest tone possible, malakismene. No. It doesn't work. Sorry? No. It's just menos is like, how do I explain that? Grammar was never my strong point. But I do speak languages, yeah. It's the participle, I think. Is that the word? Yes, the participle of something. So, for example, when a house is built, it's χτισμένο. Or, yes, so that's how it... Or, I don't know, when this happens, είναι πεσμένο. It is fallen, in a way. So, yeah, not it has fallen. Yeah, it's a different way of saying it. So, yeah, you will see it a lot. You will see that a lot. But it's always with another word. Any other questions?
You can also ask questions using Slido if you want to.
Oh, it's time,
because we
yes.
have 10 minutes
Yes.
left. So. But if someone has any remarks or insights, I can also go to you with my microphone, but please raise your hand beforehand. Thank you.
Yes?
Can you recommend any resources if you want to? We will learn more of dirty Greek kind of stuff. Is there like a book or resource online for slang and bad words?
There is a book called Dirty Greek. It's on Amazon.
Thank you for that. And then otherwise, sometimes when you're on YouTube and you watch Easy Greek, sometimes people do use Collector's Greek. You have a question? Oh.
If there are no other questions, can you like repeat the phrases, because like a lot of it I need to hear it again to
Of
like
course.
as a
These phrases here. I didn't expect that. Of course, I can repeat them even if you don't see them. It's no problem. Would it be okay with you? I thought they were there. Yeah. So, κάνει παπάδες. Κάνει παπάδες. You want the passion with it or just? Always with the passion. Κάνει παπάδες. Κάνει παπάδες. Σιγά τα λάχανα. Δεν το έχει. Δεν το έχει. You want to repeat as well or? Okay, whatever you want. I will just repeat them, yeah. Πω ρε φίλε. Ντερλικώνουμε. Ήπιαμε τα κέρατά μας. Φάγαμε τον άπακο. Δεν έχω μία. Δεν την παλεύω. Δεν την παλεύω. Perfect. Τον ήπιαμε. Δρόμο. Wait, I think you want the bad phrases too? Okay, let me see. Ooh. So, of course, σιγά τις πόρτες. That was the taxi one. Κάνε μου τη χάρη. Κάνε μου τη χάρη. Meaning changes.
Do me a favor.
Yes. Do me a favor is, κάνε μου τη χάρη. Leave me alone. Κάνε μου τη χάρη. Yes. Add a bit more passion. I like it. Drama is good. It always works. Κάνε μου τη χάρη. Do me the favor. We don't say a favor. So like kane is again do, as we saw with kani papades, but it's just the imperative form. And then mu, to me, the favor, ti hari. Then of course we have the bad words. Malaka. I use the innocent form. And then, Ela re malaka. You don't say, no way. Yeah. I think Did I use everything? Yes, I think I did. I had to look again, the dojo. Of course.
Thank you. Thank you. So we also have some questions on Slido, and we have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So would you mind answering them? Thank you. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. Can you recommend any Greek YouTubers you personally like? I love Easy Greek. I love it, because that's the real Greek. Yes? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Like the one I used to watch was... yeah, of course. Oh. So you have... Is it okay if there are Greek letters? I don't know if he's still active, but I used to watch him. And then this one. This one is full of collector's Greek. So, yeah. Of course. Fipster.
So FIPSTER. And then there's o επώνυμος alcohólicos.
O epónimos, nice. Sorry if it's not. I try to make it. I don't know if it will fit. Yeah, these are probably more updated than mine.
And then one final one, he's really new, Dionysis Atzarakis. Dionysis Atzarakis.
Dionysis Azarakis.
Alpha Tav Zeta.
Dionysis Azarakis. Of course. So, Dionysis Azarakis, Fipsta, Comedy Lab Gia, ο επώνυμος αλκοολικός, and Ευτύχης Μπλέτσας. Lambros Fysfys. Yes, this is also collector's Greek. I'm not that tall. Lambros Fysfys. Lambros Fysfys. So, yeah, he's probably more updated than I am, so take mine with a grain of salt. Waiting for more literally meaning explanation. Let's talk. Anything you want. I was born in the south of Russia where exists a Pontus Greek. Oh, is the Greek? That's, yes, it is. It sounds like sometimes we don't understand everything, and it definitely is, yes. Oh, as someone who's just started to learn Greek, would you recommend we say με όλο το σεβασμό δεν κατάλαβα Χριστό when a local speaks too fast? Yeah, you made me laugh, whoever asked that question. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, you can use that and they will laugh. I mean, I wouldn't use it for an older person, but yes. Sorry? Yes, with all due respect. Με όλο το σεβασμό. I love it. Who wrote this? It's amazing. No, it's collector's Greek. We love that. How different are accents or ways of speaking in different parts of Greece? Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. What I talked about was Athenian Greek. Yes, I am from the capital city. So nobody likes people from capital cities. So, but yeah, this is the kind of Greek that will work in most of Greece and the islands, so it's no problem. In northern Greece, yeah, they use some different things. But this was Athenian Greek, so yes, there are different accents. And sometimes if you go in Crete, older people speak in a way that is not easy to understand. So yes, do expect that. And yeah, Cyprus is a whole different thing. We don't understand that either. Can you recommend any Greek dictionary online? Dictionary that Greeks look up words. Greek. Online. Oh, I usually look up words at word reference, basically.
Sorry. If you want a Greek to Greek dictionary, there's greek-language.gr, and it's Billy για την ελληνική γλώσσα, and the dictionary is Triantafylidis.
Oh. We can write that. ¿Cómo se dice? Me cago en la leche. We don't have an expression for that, actually. Sadly. It depends on the context. In what context would you like that? Because maybe I can find something similar.
I'm sorry we don't have time for more questions, because I know there was one more question, but thank you, Maria,
Thank
for
you
this.
so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Όλοι εσείς κάνατε παπάδες. You all did great.
Yes.